Farm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Dylan Robichaud.
A look at today's high temperatures. It wasn't as warm as yesterday, but you got to remember average high is about 47 this time of the year. So relatively speaking, it was mild, especially as you head down to the south and places like Roseburg and even North Bend. I mean, you guys down here are pushing near 60 degrees, so very mild stuff there. Right now, Russia, Siberia, all those locations are gobbling up all of our cold air. I mean, you just look at these numbers. This is where winter is, folks. Look at that, negative 27, negative 33, negative 36 degrees. What we really need is a weakening in the upper level jet stream to allow some of that cold air to kind of plunge into Oregon. And that's what this graphic is for. So let me explain. This right here is your cold Arctic air that has been locked up here. And we've been tapping into a lot of that warm tropical air. You want your snow, you want your ski season to get underway. That is what you need, that cold air coming down from the Arctic. Do we get it? Well, let's play it out together. So here's a look at Monday, December 25th. Here at home, we're not far from that frigid Arctic air, but we're actually going to be getting some of that southerly wind, allowing milder air to push on in. By Wednesday of next week, we are still under that mild air, but look off to the west. Cold air is pushing on in. And I'm thinking as we get towards New Year's Eve, we get more of the blues on the map. We don't really find ourselves in the frigid Arctic air, but we do get some cold Canadian air by New Year's Eve weekend, which of course should lower snow levels. Let's talk winter. So we are looking at a rain-snow mix here on Friday. If you are traveling to the Cascades, I think 3 to 6 inches above 5,000 feet is a good bet. Snow levels remain high for next week, but they come back down for New Year's Eve weekend, which means that if we have any big storms, we will have an increased likelihood for accumulating snow going into the first few days of 2024. Let's talk about what will happen here going ahead in time. So here's a look at our Friday storm. Saturday, though, will be pretty dry. So the first half of your weekend, nothing's really expected. A weak cold front moves on through on Sunday, and that will deliver a few pop-up showers Sunday going into Monday. But I really think the brunt of this stays offshore. The latest run of the forecast models has brought this a little bit closer to Oregon, which has led me to increase our rain chances. But I do think that as we go into the next few days, we will be looking at that showers coming in by Christmas Day. And then as we go into Thursday, we will be looking at the chance of more rain and snow here across the Cascades. And then here's a look at all that moisture. If that arrives, that would be in the form of a rain-snow mix. Dog walking forecast for tomorrow, we're looking at 40 degrees here in the morning. And for the lunchtime, we're sitting in the upper end of the 40s. By the evening, we'll be in the lower 50s. So a pretty nice day to go ahead and take your dog out for a walk. We will be tracking cloudy skies for the day tomorrow. But the sun will return for some of you tomorrow if you are heading off to the Oregon coast or the Oregon Cascades. So we'll be tracking all of this coming up here in the next half hour, Ariel.
Thank you. So I was looking, couldn't help but notice the negative 30 something degrees.
Negative 36, yeah. We're not going to get that cold, but we always look at what's happening in